Yes, this will be interesting for me to watch.
My guess is going to be terribly.
Yeah.
Um,
Unpopular opinion, Sonic Adventure is not one of the good ones.
no.
It's bleeding ambition, and it's hard not to like enjoy it for that reason. And the soundtrack has some amazing bits,
Yep.
but as a whole, it is a mess.
Also, I've been asking, this is all like centered on stream properly, right?
At least this one that I'm looking at right now is.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind sharing it to me, I'd enjoy being able to see it live.
I'll try, but I'm like holding my breath because some of these Dreamcast ports are weird like that.
Oh yeah, and this intro is obligatory.
Uh-huh. Where even is Discord? Hang on. Let's get that shared over. Ta-da!
I talk down this game like I'm not practicing the theme song on guitar multiple times a week in 2020.
And you're good with it too.
Thank
like,
you.
if you actually want to drown out the audio as I'm pulling that out and showing it off, feel free.
Oh, thank you.
Or playing along.
I remember when just having these like pre-rendered videos of this fidelity was like really remarkable at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the big water elemental thing in this just like feels so out of place.
The editing in this.
Yeah.
Like it has good parts, but they somehow make it more sleepy with the cut.
Yep. And like I don't understand why there's this big period where people decided that Sonic the Hedgehog means butt rock. You know?
Yeah. So like so the big Godzilla monster in this is supposed to be like apparently what is like the guardian of the Chaos Emeralds this whole time. It's supposed to expand on Sonic 3 with the way that like Knuckles and they sort of expanded out into being this whole tribe of echidnas that were trying to keep this nuclear power metaphor locked underground. And
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't like Knuckles the guardian of the Chaos Emeralds or something?
Well, it's kind of unclear whether he's like the last surviving one of his species or if he's like just along in a line of guardians. But then it's like this game made it so confused too because this game clearly takes place on Earth, and then the floating island with the Master Emerald on it is just this like 50-foot wide hunk of land that just happens to be near San Francisco for some reason.
Let's get him!
As opposed to where the entirety of Sonic 3 took place, so I have no idea what they even thought it was meant to convey.
The rules for the action stages.
This UI is a thing.
Run away from all of my frights, long and voices. Oh no. Open worlds.
Oh wow, these characters.
NPCs. So it's very funny to me because the big shopping center near where I live is actually called Station Square and has all these signs saying, "Welcome to Station Square."
Nice.
Oh yeah! This is happening! Huh?
This game has some of the worst lip syncing in 3D games, and no, it's not better in Japanese.
Yep.
What's up?
At least like the weird clicking of like the shading differences on his mouth weren't in the Dreamcast one. In some ways, DX I think actually looks worse than the original.
Yeah.
You are completely surrounded. Surrender yourself.
It's extremely HP texture pack.
Yep. So like, I think I went straight from Sonic 3 and Knuckles to this, nothing between. Was there anything in that gap that makes this less jarring and weird to see as we enter into a Sonic game?
Oh no!
No,
Our weapons are
there
useless.
isn't.
Okay.
Retreat! All personnel!
Oh no, our weapons are useless.
Look, yeah, the police standing off a big monster.
This could be
That's
fun.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
It was the Mario Odyssey of the time, where it was a big high concept, you know, what if Sonic, but in real world.
I mean,
Except...
the thing there, though, is, like, Mario Odyssey is self-aware about it.
That is true.
Oh, this is a helpful camera.
And no, the physics do not get better.
Nope. Must keep the boss centered on the screen at all times. Screw the ground. Or the obstacles, or anything.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Another thing people don't appreciate is this started the tradition of Sonic never shutting up, and we have
Yep.
this game to thank for that.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
So I do want to play one actual level, but then I want to like remind everybody what the other characters are like. Because there is a variety of gameplay modes in Sonic Adventure.
You know nothing,
Indeed.
fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
Wow, you can hear the room he was recording in.
Yep.
I think this actor for Eggman died relatively young, so he's not doing the role anymore. But I actually kind of liked him. He was like the right kind of chew the scenery.
Yep.
Huh? What?
So Sonic's like,
Tails?
oh, a monster. Ugh, that was rough. I guess I'll just go
Watch
relax
out!
at the
You're gonna
beach.
crash! Ah!
So now, if I recall correctly, the first Sonic Adventure just has the 6
Tails.
characters
Now,
sitting
what am I
there, and you
gonna
can like
do?
play through their whole thing for each whatever order you want. And then 2, which I don't think I really played at all, like forces you to circle around.
Forces you to circle around.
Like, this is such a bad low poly model, and I don't remember these looking as bad on the Dreamcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna wager she had nerve titties on the Dreamcast.
But like, oh, okay, that's what you never hit because bad things happen, right?
No, that's the button you mash because there's no wind up on it.
Fair. You
It's
just
like this level 1 was designed to show off just how bad the controls are.
yeah, and like, I remember there being like major clipping issues, like right here, where half time just like go right through that.
Yep.
We lucked out here, but then I also remember like clipping through the terrain in all the Sonic games, here and there if you're going fast enough.
I'm interested to see like Generations right after this.
Sure.
Just for comparison because it's like night and day.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the authentic experience.
Yep. Just suddenly losing all your momentum because like bumped in the ground somehow. I think I'd want to like, you know, jump when the whale is shaking the bridge to get those rings. Except the whale's shaking the bridge so I can't jump.
So that part bugs me for a number of reasons. That's like one of the iconic "This is Sonic Adventure" moments.
Yep.
But for one, it illustrates that like if you press anything during that, then it screws it up and you die.
Yep.
So, and for another, it's like why is like it the natural wildlife is always characterized as being on your side otherwise. So why is this one orca like chasing you? For
Sonic
no
knows
reason?
what he did, okay? Guatemala 72. That orca was there.
Your controls are now even worse.
Yep. So, controversial opinion, but like, Sonic is the worst character in Sonic Adventure.
Worse than... I don't know, I didn't care for Amy either.
I mean, Amy's pretty bad too, but I can't remember why Amy's bad offhand, so we'll have to find out. I mean, I know Amy's voice is really bad,
Yeah.
but like, gameplay-wise, I'm saying, Sonic levels suck, because it's just like, get flung the hell around constantly with no real control. And then has some voice acting, and then kind of
Oh, I would maintain that Knuckles is by far the worst gameplay-wise, because nobody likes doing the item hunt.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be trying them all out at least briefly, just for a modern scientific opinion on this. But like,
Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel, or else you'll fall.
okay. Oh wow, you're not kidding.
I feel like this is a really good example, too, of how bad the level design is when they use, like, stop and explain bits when none of the previous games did.
Yep.
The previous games would set up a little arena and they require you to, like, interact with it to progress and make you go, like, oh, I see how that works.
Yep. And okay, so right there's all these curves, but like the actual way to get through it is just hold forward and pray.
Yep. Also, there were supposed to be, like, 2 orcas that, like, jump in an arc when we... Oh, maybe I was thinking of the dolphins.
Yes!
And then you get to the end of the level, which is clearly marked and obvious.
Yep.
This random patch of ground.
Speedrunning this game involves memorizing
Yeah,
where all
not
the kill
bad.
boxes are and how to avoid them.
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just
Tails'
glad you're
voice is
okay.
also bad.
What happened anyway? You're too
Tails has
good of a
one better
pilot
model.
to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
So Tails
Why
sounds
not
like
just use
some
my
actual
plane,
kid.
The tornado.
Thanks,
And this
but you
is one
gotta
of the
check
ones
out
where
my
it's supposed
newest
to be
power
older,
supply.
I think.
Uh-huh.
So it's, like, weird.
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald.
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited
Like-
power, you know. So I figured, why
In
not
the
use it
sky?
to power my plane? Supercharged!
I feel like these two of all people should know
Gotta
that's a
come
bad
over to my
idea by
workshop,
now.
Sonic. I've got something I've got to show you. It's in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest
Also,
way
like,
by
Sonic
train.
really grew out that
Let's
mullet
go.
for this game, huh?
Sonic really what?
Like, grew out his hair there for this game.
Oh yeah, this was part of the original big redesign where he sort of entered the modern look with, like, the green eyes and stuff. Adventure pause. Not just a regular pause.
Okay, so hope he doesn't just, like, hard quit the game. Because, yeah, I just want to go to the title screen and...
Oh, the early 2000s, late 90s, where everything looked like CD burning
Select your
software.
character.
Yep. Okay, so... Are they locked? Is that what they're kind of faded out
Oh,
for?
yes, you can't play them until you've met them.
Oh, no. I don't want to play that much either.
No, that'll take a lot of playing.
Here I come, Sonic!
But I do remember, like, enjoying the Tails levels more than Sonic because you're actually, like, racing. So, like, there's a point and it's not just a spectacle of getting tossed around the screen.
Everything's
Yeah,
working
and
great.
you have a little more control with the
All
flying.
systems go, full
I
speed
actually feel
ahead.
like platformer levels.
Also, like, why the hell does Tails have a flame?
Uh-oh, what's this?
You can naturally fly, like...
No!
I guess to be fair, he like takes you on like flying to like intercept spaceships and stuff in previous games in ways he definitely couldn't himself. So he's
I'm out of control!
tech
Mayday!
friend.
Mayday!
Jump out and fly down. Like,
Ah!
Add.
Look out below!
that's camera angle.
Oh. Loading screen.
As we just were.
Boy,
I
you're
heard
lucky
that
I
they
saw
had
you
to
come
develop
down.
a great majority of this game without the actual hardware.
So what went wrong anyway? It's not like you to crash like that.
Yeah, it's just that I'm testing a new prototype power supply, and it's not fully compatible
But this definitely
yet.
does seem suffering again from
You
like,
can always borrow my plane, the Tornado, if you want.
let's take a Dreamcast
Thanks,
game which uses
Sonic.
the whole NURBS
But if I
thing
can make
to
this work,
do
it'll
really
run
low poly, really
circles
smooth looking
around
stuff,
Check
and
out
then
the power
convert it
supply.
to flat polygons and make it look like garbage.
It's a Chaos Emerald. No way!
Their
I
Dreamcast
was lucky to
games
find one of the 7
from
Chaos
this
Emeralds.
period too that actually scale up
They
to
have
high res
unlimited
remarkably
mystic
well.
power.
Like
Now I
Soul
want to
Calibur 1
harness that
looks
power
like
to
the
fly
pen
my
I think,
plane.
but this is not one of them.
Yep.
Let's go to my workshop in
Yeah,
the
at some
Mystic
point I need to
Ruins,
find
and
my
I'll show you
capture
what I've
card,
been
which I
working on.
think is
We'll
compatible with
go
my
to the
Dreamcast,
station,
and
hop on a
like
train, and get there in
show
no
everyone.
time.
No, really, it looks good. See. Okay, so wait, my
That Tails' model really does look better than everyone else's.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is like a hub area, right?
Mm-hmm.
As was this out in
These are
time?
the levels that people have been demanding they bring back to Sonic, which I'm not convinced is a great idea.
No.
I mean, they tried when they did Unleashed, and everyone hated it. So what do people want?
Oh, okay, that's where I go to this and no.
Unleashed was for Sonic Adventure 3. I think when earlier in development, it was even called Sonic World Adventure, if I'm not misremembering.
Did you say Sonic Wolf Adventure?
Sonic World. No, it should be called that. Sonic World Adventure. It was Sonic World Adventure, though, also.
So what am I even doing here?
Walk through the new folder book.
Sorry. Yeah.
Behind. Yep.
Oh,
there.
here. Okay, yeah.
And you're supposed to take the train to Mystic Ruins, which is out in the main area.
Of course.
And you can talk to NPCs if you want, but not a single one of them has anything interesting to say, if I remember. That's what I always say.
Excellent. Good for you.
I forgot how eccentric these were.
Me too. The ocean's always there for me.
They had to make it so that Tails can only fly for like 2 seconds. And then...
Go to the Mystic Ruins. You might find something.
Okay. You wanna tell me where that is, or are you just gonna freak out?
You are on
The
the
train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be...
We cut off me talking to NPC.
What powers does this kid have? Now, if anything, it's more implausible that these characters use the train, because I imagine Sonic could get there faster, like, on foot.
What was that?
That was your pushing sound.
Okay. I thought it was just like a weird collision damage sound. I was like, wait, that's a thing? Yeah, I totally don't remember having to spend so much time like looking for levels in this game.
Oh, the Mystic Ruins is like so much more exploring-y than this too. I remember spending like hours trying to figure out where to go.
If it isn't Sonic and Tails.
It's Eggman!
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the most cunning scientific genius in the world!
Yeah, right, Dr. Eggman.
Enough! I've been working on a master plan, but now it's time to put it to work!
That usually means trouble coming from you.
Don't even try to interfere this time. Give me that Chaos Emerald, or else...
Or else what, huh?
Or else I'll take it from you the hard way.
All the cuts in this game are so awkward.
This is a boss fight?
He'll make himself vulnerable in a really obvious way.
All systems, full power! Ah!
Oh, apparently you don't even need to be spinning.
Apparently not.
It bugs me a lot too that they made the pain animation for the boss so recently. Like you just kind of bop into him and then he flickers and then makes this noise. Like what happened to like the white flash and the really satisfying crunch noise?
He's not gonna get away with this!
Yeah, that's a very unsatisfying hit.
It felt very like I remember when I first tried it, I thought like it was bugging out or something, but nope, that's just how it is.
Yep.
All systems, full power! Ah!
And you just get your one hit and then wait another cycle too.
Yeah!
Nice jiggle physics on the whiskers there, I guess. But like,
Why is it making that sound?
I don't know.
That was just too easy.
What? You have the Chaos Emerald with you?
Gotcha!
Hey, he snagged it.
But like, it really feels like they got some like 10-year-old kid and gave him like
Yeah.
no direction.
Chaos could use a little snap.
Who's Chaos?
So like
That's
I
the
can
monster
picture the
I saw
2D
the other
version
day.
of this in my brain that like does all these same
Monster?
shots without reading the dialogue, and it still conveys like everything that's happening.
Yep.
Yes, 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 it's really happening. Just as the stone tablet said it would.
I'd love to see the actual wording of these stone tablets.
Strength increases every time I give him a Chaos Emerald.
Find the Chaos Emerald. Just throw them into this one puddle, and it will grow a nervous system and skeleton.
Station Square into rubble. Upon which
I do
will
like
build the
Chaos
ultimate
design
city.
this the way that it keeps getting like more of this like internal working growing the way that it as it grows. It's pretty creepy.
Come on.
Oh yeah, the smoke bomb, I guess. I'm not sure what that was.
Thank goodness they're gone. Good riddance.
We can't let that monster get any bigger. It could get ugly.
You're right.
Why were his like
Chaos
eyebrows
must stop.
pulsating while he talks
And
there?
he can be if we keep him away from more emeralds, right? So what do you say, Sonic? Let's find the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman does.
So can I please have an actual Tails level where you actually like race the clock?
I remember this acting was so bad that even like 12-year-old me, who was totally enamored with this on a technical level, thought the acting was insufferable.
Like nothing feels solid in this.
Yeah. It's like they just took any other 3D platformer and just turned the velocity up without really... Oh, that key back up near what is apparently Tails' workshop. This is just where Tails lives. There is a little green gem thing to the right. On the ground, rather, not on the roof. Yes, that thing. If I recall, you need to pick that up, which is a thing you can do. Windstone. It looks like a key. So he just already had a windstone sitting around and just now realized that it looks kind of like a key. So now you're going to walk off here. And I think straight across the valley.
A lot of blind faith leaps here.
Yep, and then into this cave, I think, with the appearing foliage. Or nope, not here. It is near here, though.
Yep.
Because you can hear the wind.
Yep. This is a very eclectic soundtrack.
Yeah, but this one is one of the more out of place ones. Nope, it's to the left after all. If I'm remembering correctly. We keep hugging this wall and following it along, and you'll reach there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's just a little left. Oh, is it like you need to jump? Because there's like just to your right there. Yeah, up in there. Oh wait, you don't need it yet? Maybe I'm remembering something you do later. I'm sorry.
Could be.
What's floating orb say? Oh, and you can't climb with it, so I guess it's staying here.
Yep, hopefully it'll just respawn where it's supposed to be. No, then I have soft locked this in a hurry.
It wouldn't be the first time I've seen this game soft lock for no reason.
Hello, orb.
If you have the Stone of Wind, gusts of strong winds are known to blow in the caves.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you are... So where's, like... Excuse me, that brown patch to the left of you on the wall. What's with this Resident Evil camera all of a sudden?
No.
Yeah, like, I think it's supposed to be in there, but, like, something needs to have happened to make the wall open.
Oh, okay, now the camera's coming back. Hello, camera. How's your vacation?
Maybe you need to do something else near Tails' workshop first. Because, what? They didn't tell you to do anything, did they?
No. So this feels like more like the experience that I recall of playing as Knuckles, where it's just like... Here, have a big area, do something in it.
Oh, maybe it's at the base of that. That's what opens the wall, rather than, and we just missed the place where you put it in.
Could be.
If you have the Stone of Wind, gusts of strong winds are known to blow in the caves.
Okay.
They blow whether you have the Stone of Wind or not. Is it over near the mine cart? I remember there being like a thing you drop it on.
Yep.
Oh, maybe it's other caves, like over to the right here.
Hopefully it's down here, because that's where I am now. There's a thing.
Okay.
Was I supposed to put this on there and then it takes it? Because that's not what happened.
Is that a button you press? I mean, I knew this thing inside out, and it's still confusing to me. Oh, wait, back. Oh, it's so steep. Up in there, there's another set of caves just here, right? There.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
For speedrun strat, you can actually get some height and not need the key.
Come on!
You
There we
should
go.
be able to find a shortcut if you fly. Try and find it.
So yes, here's the actual way that like the Tails levels go: is you race against Sonic to do a thing.
This level is so differently designed than like Emerald Coast too. It's got like the nice curves. You can actually like
Yeah.
shoot along on the track. It feels very.
Hey, hey, hey!
Like everyone actually played this. The Sonic levels were
You
like
made it!
Take
Come
two.
on!
Die.
You should be able to find a shortcut if you fly.
Hey, hey, hey!
This is a surprisingly good cover of a track from Sonic 3D Blast, which really has no reason to be here. Because that's the imagery you want to evoke in your big 3D Sonic game is Sonic 3D Blast.
Run through the dash ring.
You made it!
I like how it says run through the dash ring that you can't run through. And for those unfamiliar in the chat, Violet's like not controlling this improperly. You just really do smash into the rails all the time in
Yep.
this.
But yeah, like this is as close to good gameplay as it gets. Is just this. Here's a race. There are shortcuts you can kind of take if you.
Which are like required
play.
zero observation.
Yeah. So like, I mean, you're trying to go fast. You're on a track with like defined edges, and you know there's like secrets to look for to perform better. Yeah. So those levels are like almost fun, despite the fact that like, you know, I'm just bouncing off walls and clipping through them and
And then anytime there's a set piece, it's like
That wasn't
filled
too
to the-
bad.
It's filled to the teeth with accelerator pads because the game doesn't trust you to control it yourself. Probably rightfully.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
So that was it. There was just another Chaos Emerald sitting around. Why not? This game doesn't really respect the minimal lore that Sonic had in the first place either.
Yep. So that was a Tails level. And
I don't think you have anyone else unlocked.
I don't think I do either. I'm gonna double check though.
Select your character.
So like, okay, Sonic levels are just like be wowed by the scenery as you get flung through everything with no real control. Tails levels are also that, but it's a race setting, so like you're trying to actually find shortcuts, and that's like some gameplay. Knuckles levels are just like big open, like find all the collectibles things, or the 3 items in each level or whatever. And
I guess
like,
one could argue they're like realer gameplay than the Sonic ones, even as
Yeah.
annoying as they are.
so like there's something to the Knuckles levels, but they're also like hour-long levels of just like searching this sprawling environment for like one little thing. I don't remember what Amy's levels are like at all. I just remember she's very slow and has a hammer.
Hers was pretty decent because her thing is that you're being chased by like a big boss robot the whole time. She's like permanently in misdirect mode.
That's something. Big the Cat goes froggy and plays a fishing game.
Yes, this is a fishing minigame. A significant portion of Sonic Adventure is fishing.
And then this random robot is just like walk around and shoot everything.
Panzer Dragoon.
Yeah, kinda. Well, is it on rails?
Actually not on rails, now you mention it, but it's lock-on system.
Yeah. And you'll have to just take my word for it, because I can't really stand playing enough of this to unlock more than these characters right now. I mean... Okay, let me do one more Sonic level and see if I unlock somebody from that. If not, screw it.
It might even be the same one you just played it as Tails.
Uh-huh. Yeah, thank you for that backstory of what I've done so
The
far.
story so far! I'm Sonic! I found Tails!
That face. Now, he used to be like Super Mario Sunshine. I can bounce off these umbrellas, but no.
I guess one of the things that appealed to me as a kid, if nothing else, was that this is a very breakable game, and I enjoyed breaking games. That is for when you have the light feedback. So I think you can get it manually if you're very agile. Oh, you found the cow garden.
Oh yeah, so this was a thing. Where so the Dreamcast did not have standard memory cards. It had this thing called the VMU, and it was basically like this handheld, honestly, where you have like just a couple buttons and a like very, very, very low res 2D screen. Which an actual game could install some little minigame onto in addition to being your memory card. And if you also were just like playing the game, like there was a window in the controller where you could see the screen on it, you could put some stuff in for some games. What's our black market?
Black market.
I don't even remember this being a thing, but okay.
I forgot to.
So, like, every game kind of was, like, obligated to do something with the VMU. And what Sonic Adventure did is gave you these, like, Tamagotchis.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then this little place where you can take them all and, like, mess with them. Which were called...
This was arguably a realer game than the rest of the game.
Yeah. How do I escape, though? Like, oh, there we go.
The
So
Chow are like little spawn of chaos things, so they're like the kaiju antagonists, but tiny.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so where am I actually going?
Out that front door.
Okay.
Possibly back to the ruins? I'm not sure. See what the orb says. The orb always knows.
Take the train to the Mystic Ruins.
Okay.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Sonic says use public transit whenever possible.
I remember there being one of those Sonic Says segments in the episode where there was like the Sloth family. And Tails was...
If it
oh,
isn't
never mind.
Sonic!
Oh, go on.
Oh, and...
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Silence!
Oh, it's a slightly different
I am
perspective on the testing.
The greatest scientific genius in the world!
And the
Whatever you say,
Tails like
Eggman.
commented on how slow the
Enough!
sloths were, and then Sonic pointed out that like
And now, I'm gonna put them to
even you
work.
can learn something
You're
from a
always up to
sloth.
no
Everyone
good.
has something
Now
special
what
to
do you
offer.
want?
And then suddenly
all
Tails
the
gets
chaos
like
that
trapped in a pit of quicksand,
interfere.
and the sloth informs him that if you move slowly in
else what,
quicksand,
you
you
big
can
loser?
get out of quicksand. And I thought that was
Take them
amusing
from you by
because like
force.
they were like,
The
oh
hard
geez,
way.
now we've got this setup. Like what is a situation in which moving slowly actually is the right thing?
Yep.
And they had to like backwardly engineer that.
Yep.
All of a sudden, Tails is standing in quicksand while asking this question.
So I really feel like my youth, and really everyone's youth, massively overprepared me for dealing with quicksand.
That is a good point.
Like every game,
quicksand, like,
every
a
show,
scary in,
every
like, the early
movie,
80s
like
or something?
quicksand is such a thing. And it's like, it doesn't even matter what the setting is, it's just gonna be quicksand.
All systems, full power! Ah!
Like, is the jungle, there's quicksand. Is it the desert, there's quicksand. Is it the beach, there's quicksand. And it'll totally kill you. And it's like, I think actual quicksand is just when you have like slightly wet sand and you know you'll like sink into it a bit, yeah, but like who cares? It's just wet sand. You know, it's kind of sludgy and mud-like.
Yeah, you would have to not only encounter quicksand, but like a good several feet of quicksand.
He's not gonna get away with this.
Well, Sonic's got that like anime ninja run going on here. It feels like too many fingers, but that might just because we were shaking around. Count it home, kid.
Didn't you already do this with Sonic? Did it just
Hey,
not
I'll play
checkpoint
with you
before?
some other time.
No, I think this is Tails.
Oh,
And because they're both present in the scene, they both have to do it. Is kind of the logic this game
this
follows.
game is like Rashomon if you think about it.
I mean, yeah.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Aha!
Oh no!
Come on, Chaos. Time to eat.
Chaos?
And
Discord stream's getting very chunky for me. I don't know if Twitch is the same.
Oh no, isn't that the same monster I saw the other day?
yeah, it's like the same exact scene playing out. Just this is Sonic's perspective on it. See, here's all of his like rambling to Tails.
Yes, it's just as the stone tablets predicted. His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald. With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll
Can I
be
skip this?
invincible.
I guess. Okay. It means to go
I think this would actually control better if Sonic was slower. Like that max speed is just too high for the environment.
Yep. And like your movement and
Like,
your
it feels
animation
okay
don't really.
until you accelerate.
Huh?
It feels kind of okay until you accelerate.
Yeah. And it's like very, very slidey and slippery and weird. Anyway, that's Sonic Adventure. It doesn't hold up. And it doesn't give you the option to just quit. Oh, no, it does. Okay. So this is the proper PC port, unlike the Dreamcast one.
You are
where
about to
just-
quit the game. Is this okay?